Namaste. Welcome back to our next episode of our full day meal plan or weekend special. So for this full day meal plan, for breakfast I have planned Pesarattu and Allam chutney. For making Pesarattu, I had soaked overnight 1 cup of whole green moong and 1/4 cup of rice, raw rice. Now we'll transfer it to the blender jar. Add 2 green chilies to this and a small piece of ginger. Add a little water and grind it into a smooth batter. Our batter is ground and ready. Now add the required salt and give it a good mix. See the consistency of the batter. Now first we will make the allam pachadi or ginger chutney. Heat a spoon of oil. Add some chana dal, urad dal. First fry the dals and keep it aside. Next I have taken a 2-inch piece of ginger, just chopped it into smaller pieces. We will saute them in the oil for a few minutes. When the ginger is fried well, I am adding the red chilies. I have taken 2 of these Guntur chilies for spice and 2 Bedige chilies for the color. Allow the ginger, red chilies, dals, everything to come down to room temperature. Then transfer it to your blender jar. Here I have soaked a small piece of tamarind in hot water. So I am adding that also. See that there are no seeds or fiber in it. See if there is any seed, remove it. And add 2 tablespoons of jaggery to this. Add a little salt. Then blend everything into a chutney. See, our allam pachadi or ginger chutney is ready. It has a sweet, spicy, tangy taste. Heat a tawa very well. Pour a ladle of batter and spread it out as you would with a regular dosa. Pour a spoon of oil all around. See, when the underside is brown, we can carefully flip it over. See, this side is also cooked. You can just sprinkle some finely chopped onion. This is optional. In fact, you even get something called as MLA Pesarattu, where they keep rava upma inside as a stuffing, but that becomes too heavy. So I am just sprinkling a little bit of onion, that's it. And your lovely, crispy and tasty Pesarattu is done and ready. I have served the Pesarattu along with this allam pachadi or ginger chutney and coconut chutney. Coconut chutney, I have shown you the recipe many times on my videos. That's why I didn't take the recording today. Ginger pachadi, and Pesarattu. A lovely combination for breakfast. Next for lunch, I have planned a dondakai, that is tindora or Kovakai in different languages. So dondakai fry, Keerai Masial. Keerai is this amaranth greens, and Vatha kolambu using drumstick and small onions. First heat some oil in your pan. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, a little bit of chana dal. Here I have 1 onion slice. Saute the onion slightly. When the onions get a glassy appearance, Now adding this washed and chopped tindora or dondakai to it. Mix everything well together. Add salt. This vegetable will take a little while to cook. Some people add a lot of oil. To avoid adding lot of oil, what you can do, you can just sprinkle about 1/4 cup of water to this. Cover it and cook till the vegetable is done. Meanwhile, for the masala for this fry, I am taking a handful of peanuts and I'll just dry roast it. When it is well roasted, switch it off and allow it to cool. Now take the roasted peanuts in your blender jar. Add some chili powder and a tablespoon of grated coconut, and we'll crush this all into a slightly coarse powder. See, I've been cooking it on a low flame for about 10 minutes now. It has been cooking covered and all the water has absorbed, and this has also been fried very well. This way you can avoid deep frying and still get the lovely taste. See, the color has also changed as if it is well roasted. Now you add this mix of ground nuts, red chilies and chili powder and coconut. Toss it all well together. Not yet added haldi powder, so I am just adding a pinch of haldi powder to it. See, a very tasty dondakai fry without adding too much oil. So our first recipe dondakai fry is ready. Next we will make the Keerai Masial. I have removed the roots, plucked the leaves, washed and kept. This is arakeerai, that is amaranth leaves, also known as totakura in Telugu. We will just chop it. I have just taken about half a cup of water because greens itself will give out some water. Add the chopped greens. Add salt and hing. Now allow it to cook well. Meanwhile, I have soaked here 1 teaspoon of tuvar dal, 1 teaspoon of jeera and 1 dry red chili. It has been soaking for about 15 minutes now. We will grind this into a paste. See, the greens has cooked well. It has absorbed most of the water. Now just mash it very well with any masher or wooden ladle if you have like this. See, try to mash it as smooth as possible. If you have a hand blender, you can run that also. I am just going the traditional way, mashing it with a wooden ladle. Now we will add this ground masala of tuvar dal, jeera and 1 dry red chili. Give it all a good mix. This is 1 tablespoon of fresh grated coconut. This is optional. If you have, you add it. Otherwise, you can leave the Keerai Masial as such also. Just allow it to come to one boil and we can switch it off. Our Keerai Masial is ready. Remove it from the stove. For tempering, heat a teaspoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, and 1 dry red chili. Pour it over the Keerai Masial. Now our Keerai Masial is ready. Next we will make an all-time favorite, Vatha Kovakai. That's why I paired it with Keerai Masial. Keerai Masial, Vatha Kovakai, superb combo. For today's Vatha Kovakai, I have taken a handful of sambar onions and 1 drumstick. In summers, we get very good quality and drumsticks. And especially for North Indians to note, North Indians generally they scrape out this outer layer and use it, but we use it, we just cut it and use it as it is. This is Murungakai Vatha, also known as turkey berry. This is dried, sun dried and kept ready. If you have it, you use. If you don't have, you just continue with the small onion and the drumstick. Here I have soaked a lemon sized piece of tamarind for about 20-25 minutes. It has been soaking. First we will extract the juice and keep it ready. For making vatha kuzhambu, it is recommended to use til oil, also known as sesame oil. You can take about 2 tablespoons. For newcomers, I want to tell you that the vessel in which I made the Keerai Masial and also the one in which I am making the vatha kuzhambu is our traditional soapstone cookware. This is handed down from generations and it adds a lovely taste to, especially for Keerai and also especially for vatha kuzhambu. This is called as kal chatti. It takes a little while to heat, but once you cook the food, it retains the heat for a long time. Now I will first fry the Murungakai Vatha and take it out. It should be very well fried and crisp. Drain it out from the oil. We will add it back at the end. Now add some mustard seeds, methi seeds, chana dal, 2 to 3 dry red chilies, some hing, fresh curry leaves, now add in these peeled sambar onions as well as the drumsticks. Saute them in the oil for 1 or 2 minutes. A small pinch of haldi powder. This is our homemade sambar powder. I am adding 2 teaspoons. As I always say, our homemade sambar powder is for multiple uses. Sambar, rasam, vatha kuzhambu, sometimes to add on curries, kootis, many items. See, when you fry the sambar powder along with the oil and vegetables, it gives a very special flavor to your vatha kuzhambu. Now pour in this tamarind extract. See, I have taken up to 3 cups of water for extracting the tamarind juice from the tamarind piece. Now we will add required quantity of salt to it. Now over a low to medium flame, let it just continue boiling till the drumsticks have become very soft and well cooked. See, our vatha kuzhambu has boiled very well, reduced in quantity. The small onion as well as the drumstick has also cooked. Let me just show it to you. See, if you press it, you should be able to open it easily like this. Finally, I am just adding a small piece of jaggery to it. Addition of jaggery will help to balance the flavors and taste. Just let it boil for 2 minutes more. Now I am adding this fried Murungakai Vatha, which we had fried right at the beginning and kept aside. Now I will switch it off. For added flavor, I am just adding 1 teaspoon of til oil on top. Are absolutely delicious drumstick and sambar onion vatha kulambu ready. Now we are ready to serve out our delicious lunch. Kovakai poriyal or dondakai fry, Keerai Masial, our delicious sambar onion and Murungakai Vatha, steaming hot rice. This is our single polished Sola Masuri raw rice which we use every day, and a little bit of cooked tuvar dal just with some salt added and ghee. Some homemade curd, and this is homemade lemon pickle. One day I will share this with you. See, whenever I use lemons in any recipe, after squeezing out the juice, I just preserve the cut lemons in salt, and whenever required we make a pickle out of this, adding chili powder. I will show you this recipe someday. So our lunch is ready. Next for dinner, I have planned a tasty yet simple Tava Pulao. Here I have soaked 1 cup of rice for about half an hour now. I have kept some water for boiling. Now when the water is hot, we will drain out the rice and add to it. Now we will wait for about 15 minutes till it gets cooked. When it is boiling, add a pinch of haldi powder and salt to the rice. Meanwhile, I have soaked here about 4 to 5 baidagi red chilies, baidagi or Kashmiri red chilies, whichever you have. I have soaked it in hot water also for about 15 minutes. Now we will make this into a paste. I am just adding 2 cloves of garlic and we will make this into a paste. Our red chili paste is ready. Also I have sliced 2 onions, 1 carrot, 1 capsicum, chopped 3 tomatoes, and I have a handful of frozen green peas, and 1 potato I have boiled and kept ready. You might ask me, Geeta, why are you boiling the potato? You could have cut that also or chopped that also into pieces and use. See, Tava Pulao is a typical street food from Mumbai, and I understand that when they make a pav bhaji on these large tawas, then when they have some of this bhaji left over, what they do, they cook the rice and mix it up with that also. So then they have all these other ingredients left, they have which they are using for pav bhaji, that is boiled potato, onions, tomato, capsicum, peas and carrot, maybe cauliflower if they have, all those ingredients which they have ready for pav bhaji, they immediately mix the same pav bhaji masala and this red chili paste and convert it into a Tava Pulao. So they have this boiled potato ready. So I just wanted to make it in the authentic Mumbai street food style. Let's check the rice. See, it has cooked well. Now we will drain out the excess water. Now we are ready to make the Tava Pulao. I don't have such a large tawa, so I am using my kadai only. So I am adding a tablespoon of butter and some oil also, so that the butter doesn't burn. When the butter has melted, I am adding in some jeera or cumin seeds. Next, the sliced onions. Saute the onions well in the oil. Next, half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. As I say in all my recipes, if you want to avoid the garlic, avoid it. So also if you don't want to add garlic in that chili paste which you made, just make a paste of the red chilies alone. Avoid the garlic and just enjoy the Tava Pulao without the garlic too. Now add in this red chili paste which we made. Now all the vegetables can go in one by one. Carrot, capsicum, and also the frozen green peas. Cook everything well together. Remember, we have already added salt while cooking the rice. So I am just adding a little more salt only for the vegetables. Cook it all well together. See, let's check now. The vegetables are nearly done. So at this stage, we'll add in the ripe tomatoes. And again cook it all together once more till the tomatoes also become soft. When the tomatoes also become soft, I am adding a teaspoon of dhania powder, that is coriander powder. And the main flavor is from this pav bhaji masala. Give it all a good mix. Now remember, we have these boiled potatoes also here. Now we can add the boiled potatoes. Mix everything well together. Cover it and just cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes more. See, our masala, vegetables have all cooked well. Now add in our cooked rice to this and mix it all well together without breaking the rice grains. It should not become mushy. Our absolutely steaming hot Tava Pulao. It is so tempting. It is ready now. You can check for salt and chilies, or that is spice. If you require, add salt. If you want more spice, add another half teaspoon more of this pav bhaji masala. Finally, I am just adding a few chopped coriander leaves on top. I am just chopping a small piece of cucumber and onions. Will make a simple raita to go with it. Just beat some homemade curd. Add in some finely chopped onions. Finely chopped cucumber and also one green chili I have chopped and a few coriander leaves. We'll add some salt to taste. Some roasted jeera powder, a pinch of chili powder on top. So our delicious dinner of Tava Pulao and raita is now ready. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed our full day meal plan. Have a great weekend and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Gita's Kitchen. Thank you.